welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be stuffing side hustle money. Now remember when I told you guys at the beginning of the year that I actually wanted to stagger how I got paid and kind of keep it kind of like structured. So the weeks that I get paid for my 9 to 5 and then the next week I make it that I get paid for my side hustle. That way that I'll have money coming in every week. So it'll make it a little bit easier to, not to get it confused. So if you need to do any type of cash stuffing, I hope that you pull out your envelopes, your planner, your wallet, and let's do this. All right, so let's go to our cash envelope stuffing sheet. Okay, so today we are going to, I know you guys said you wanted to get some close-ups, so let's go ahead and do that close-up. I'm just gonna go and show you guys a little bit. All right, so this payday is going to be for the 13th, which is today. So I'm going to be using side hustle money, and it's going to be $355. So I have here small business pay myself. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and check to make sure that our cash is what it's supposed to be. Okay, and we're going to open this up. Okay, so like we said, we're supposed to have $355. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. All right, so we got the 355 that we needed. And this is going to be pretty quick, guys, because it's not a lot that I got going on today. All right. Okay. All right. So we have side hustle budgeted was $355. Actual was $355. So our totals for today was $355. Okay. So this right here is not one of my bi-weekly 9 to 5 paychecks that I pay everything out of. So we are not going to do anything with this section because we don't have any bills or any extra transactions. So we can pretty much skip. All right, so now for my emergency funds, I am going to add $50 to that. So we're going to actually do $50. And my emergency fund is in this binder. And guys, I do have these coming. So these will be available soon. So we just have to hold on a second. Okay, so we have emergency funds. All right, so we're going to actually add $50. So let's just do a $50 bill. So we got 113. Add cash. All right, and we should have 150. So we got 50, 100, and 150. Y'all, I have got to go get my nails done. I am not sure when I am going to be able to get them done. Yeah, not sure. Okay, so we got $50 here, and it is like super early this morning, so my voice is kind of like, so yeah, everybody else is asleep. Okay, so for the debt, we're not going to do anything. And if you don't use a box, you can actually just do this. So that way it's not really confusing or anything like that. Okay, all right, so we can go ahead and flip over. All right, so next we have our cash envelopes. This goes in our everyday spending wallet. And I will be back in this little binder here, but I'm just going to go ahead and do my wallet real quick. I'm going to slide that over here. Okay, so we are going to be adding to gas because remember I told you guys, I said that I didn't put that much in my bi-weekly because I know that when I do my cash envelope stuffings that I will have extra cash to actually put in my gas so I can add to it between. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out our gas envelope. All right, so for gas, we have $40 in there already. All right, so we're actually going to be adding $60 to that. So we're going to do 320s. So we should have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yes. So we should have $100 for our gas. So we can go ahead and put that back in there. All right, so that's for gas. All right, so next we're going to do personal. So let's figure out. And personal is way back here. Okay, so this is our personal envelope. All right, so for personal, we're going to actually add $70 because I'm actually going on a little trip. Not like a big trip, but just like a little trip. So I'm going to add a little bit more into my personal envelope, just in case if I see something or anything like that and we don't have anything in there. Doesn't mean that I'm actually going to pretty much spend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lot of 10s because I want to have small bills. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we're going to add $70 to that. And that is for my personal money. I am so excited. I don't know. I might take, like, I don't know. What do you call it? Footage of where I'm going. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so then we have $70. So that is 40. So that is 130. And then we have 170. Okay, so that is the 130 that we did add to our envelopes. Okay, so we are rolling right along, y'all. That's what I said. Cash envelopes, budgeting doesn't have to be stressful and too much. Okay, all right, so we're gonna add to Aiden's binder. We're gonna add, let's see what we got. We're gonna add to his clothes. So we're gonna go here. And his clothes have $3 because we did have to buy some more clothes. Like I said, he does too much with the knees, and we're always buying pants, jeans. Okay, so we're gonna add $25 to Aiden's clothes. So that will make us, so we're gonna do a 20 and we're gonna do a 5. So we got 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So he had $3 in there. Okay. That is that one. Okay, so next we're gonna go back. I know I told you guys we're gonna be switching binders. All right, so next we're gonna go back to our important binder. All right, so we're gonna add to Rhoda and Electric. This is one that is pretty much important. Okay, so Rhoda, we are going to be adding $10. So let's see how much we have in here. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so we got 130. We're going to add $10. And I keep these little trackers because I can always go back to say like, hey, I did add this cash on this day. I know it seemed like it's like repetitive. And then also, like I said, if I don't have this around me, I can actually go in my book here and I can say, hey, I added this on this certain cash stuffing day or this certain day. So that's why I do this. Okay, so we're gonna have 140. So we're gonna actually just add $10 to that. And we've already counted it, so we don't need to count it again because you guys saw me add that one $10 bill, right? Okay, so next we're gonna do Electric, which Electric is straight out of, let me see. Wait a minute. I didn't put how much I had. 130, right? Okay, all right, so Electric, let's go back. Electric has been expensive. Super expensive. All right, so for Electric, we are going to be adding $10 too. About to grab a 20, but we're not going to do that this morning. Okay, so that should be 163. Now let's make sure that this is correct. All right, so we got 153. So we got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 61, 62, 63. All right, so that is correct. So we got 163. All right, so I think we're, oops, I got this all sideways. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add these numbers up here. We got $3 plus 130 plus 153. We got 286. All right, so we got 25. I probably can add this in my head, but y'all, it's early. I'm using this calculator, and I love the way it sounds. Okay, so we got 331. All right, so next we are going to do our savings challenges. All right, so we got 1K savings challenge, and where is my marker? Oh, here we go. I got it. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, so for 1K savings challenges, we're going to do $80. So what that means is that's going to be two spots. All right, so it's going to be $40. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be $80, not $40. I was thinking about one of them by itself. All right, so we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. 2. All right, so let's go ahead and mark our boxes here. Or shall I say I have $40. 1, 2. Okay. All right, so that is that. That was super easy. Okay, so we did 80. And last but not least, we're going to do, and that's why I said I have this little section for my savings challenges. I think this little section right here helps me not go overboard with my savings challenges, because you know how you get that feeling like you're like, I want to stuff this challenge, I want to stuff this challenge, I want to stuff this challenge. But this kind of helps you break down your 3 most important savings challenges that you want to do. And I think it has pretty much made it less stressful. And then I'm like, okay, I did this one, and then I can just go back in my book to see which ones I did, which day, which ones I neglected. So I can actually do that. All right, so like I said, now the savings book, this is the 2023 second edition. All right, so we're gonna go to vacation. So I kind of wrote in here how I'm pretty much figuring this out, because I want to do another Thomas trip for Aiden. So I'm going to use this column here. Let's see. I'm going to write Thomas on here because I want to do that again. And I'm thinking that might be around, we're going to say $500. I know I'm jumping from this real quick. I'm just showing you guys exactly how I'm figuring this out. So you can add these all together, or you can do one line by itself, or you can continue it. So I'm going to do vacation with this one here. And then for this one, I'm just going to do the Thomas trip. So we want to say 500. So how I'm going to figure it out, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take the 6 icons. So 500 divided by 6 equals. So each of these blocks need to be $83. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little parentheses. And I'm going to do $83. Or I could have did 84 to round up, but I'm just going to do $83. So that should give us our 500 for before we go on our trip. And so each icon, soon as I reach, and if I want to do half of it, I can always split the little image up, color one side. So I can do like $42 or $43, split it and do 43, 43. So if I need to split the $83 up. So that's how basically you can actually pretty much, like here, you can just color in one flip-flop for half of what you're trying to do and then half of the other. Okay. All right. So we're going to do our vacay trip, because this is what I wanted to do extra. So the vacay trip, we are saving $1,500. Now I'm going to actually use a little bit more for this, because this is probably going to be the biggest trip that we have that I need to really pretty much focus on. So I'm just going to carry this for here. So we have $1,500 dollars. So we already have, not this binder, pulling out the wrong binder. Okay, so we already have and I need to take this back to the bank because I need to pay my Discover card, because I need to pay on that ASAP. So we already have for our vacation 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. Doing too much. All right, so we already got 575. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much each block is supposed to be. So 1,500 divided by, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to divide that by 18. So that'll give us $83, okay? So we got $83, right? That's crazy. Same thing. All right, so we got $83. So we already got 575. So let's do 575 divided by $83. So we should have 6 of these already filled in. So I am going to do 83, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to come in because all I did, if you're wondering what I did, I just basically took the $575 that I actually already have saved up, and I am using that towards this part of the trip. So that's why I know I just showed you guys, and I have my little outliners on the side over here. So I'm gonna do this. That little popsicle looks really bad. Okay, all right. So we already got that much saved up, so that's why I went ahead and did that. So we just got the rest of this, and I'm not gonna, this is just the trip continued and the trip continued. Okay, so I'm not gonna write $83 in here because it might be one that I might have to slash and do half of the $83. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So that is how I am planning out for our vacation, for our trip. Okay, all right, so we are actually going to add $50 to this. And then remember I said it might be like a half of one, so because it's supposed to be 43, but I'm just going to actually do half of it, and then I'm going to do well, I guess I get to show you guys this example, right? So I'm just going to put a line there and then slash, and then I'm going to do $50 here. So that way I know that, and this card probably have like 2-3 different colors on it. And so that way I'll know that I did do half of what I'm supposed to have. All right, so we're gonna do $50, and I'm gonna have to go back in here again. Okay, so we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 610, 15, 20, 25. So we got 625. All right, so vacation is looking lovely. All right. Okay. All right, so that is 130. All right, so we are pretty much done here, and I am going to remove this book. All right, so let's go ahead and add our figures to make sure that our math is correct. So we got $355 for our income. I'm gonna write that down, and then I'm gonna go and do the math here. So we got $355 minus the $50. So we got $305. Nothing for debt this time. So minus the $130. That's $175. All right, so minus the $45. So that's $130. All right, so minus the $130. And that left us with 0. So our expenses, as you can see, add up to the $355. And you can just go, if you want to check with me, just to make sure, be like, Tina, you sure that's right? So 50 plus the 130, which is here and here, plus the, I'm gonna skip down to here, 45, plus the 130, and you see that gave us the 355. So that all balances out. All right, guys, so we are pretty much done. Thank you so much for following me, watching this video if you made it to the end. All right, guys, and the budget planners are being worked on, and they will be shipped out. So you should get confirmation when those are going out. Usually it takes like 3 to 5 days for them to actually pretty much make them, and like, you know what I'm saying, make them, put them together and everything like that, and ship out to you. Orders, I am still working on those, so those will be shipped out. Also, just a lot of stuff. I was supposed to release the 1K binders on the 11th, but I wanted to make sure that I got all the other orders out, so I might release them later on today, or I might do it Saturday. We'll see. But the pink 1K binders and the blue 1K binders will be back in stock. Or they might be before this video is released. So just make sure you always Follow me on my Instagram, or my TikTok is called APinkeClothlife, because I do post a lot of things on there when I do releases. And I always forget to post it on my community, so I have to get really, really better, because I know some of you guys say you don't have Instagram or you don't have TikTok, so I got to make sure that I post things here too. All right, guys, so thank you so much for chilling with me, and until next time, guys, peace.